So I wanted to have another hot cocoa in a chat type video because I haven't done that in a while. So, cheers. Hey everyone, it's Jeff. I hope you're doing well. This video is going to be a part of an ongoing series on my channel called the I Didn't Know I Was Blank series. And today, I'm going to talk about the fact that I didn't know I was non-binary. To give a little bit of context, I grew up in a small town in Minnesota with about 14,000 people, and when I was in school, there was no one who was out publicly. No one that I knew of who was questioning their sexuality, no one that I knew of who was questioning their gender identity. If there were people who were questioning those things, it wasn't ever talked about. It was also around that time where I came across a YouTube video of trans musician Lucas Silveira, and that was the first time that I had ever heard of the word transgender. This was probably around 2010, and that led me to watching tons of YouTube videos of trans people documenting their lives and transitions on YouTube. Fast forward to a couple years later where I started transitioning, I had started testosterone, I had gotten top surgery. Everything was kind of falling into place, but there was still something that wasn't clicking for me. There was still something that felt off, and I didn't understand what that was. Nobody was really talking about how I was feeling, and that was really confusing for me. So in 2013, I recorded this video talking about my confusion and struggles. Even the gendered language of man, bro, and all of those things, I feel somewhat uncomfortable with that. Like, I'm human. I'm a human. I'm a person. I'm a being. You don't have to gender that. But I thought that I was kind of the only person who felt this way, and I don't know if I am. Like, that's how I feel. I eventually took that video off of YouTube because I was receiving so many comments and messages telling me that I was an idiot, that I was just trying to be some special snowflake, that I chose to be seen as the male sex so I should just get over it, that there were real trans people who would love to be in my shoes and that I should just stop complaining. So in 2013, I had really only heard of the words genderqueer or genderfluid to describe kind of how I was feeling, but those words didn't feel right to me. I didn't realize or know that I could still be non-binary and present the way that I do and be the way that I am. I felt like I had to be androgynous or that I had to go by they, them, their pronouns because that's what was shown to me. All I knew was that I felt connected more to the masculine side and that he, him, his pronouns, those were great for me. So finally there was a day where I came across the term transmasculine and enter the choirs singing, being like, it all started to make sense to me. The definition for me is that I was assigned female at birth, and I identify more with the masculine side of things, but I don't fully identify as a man. I still, to this day, find gendered language like man, bro, dude, those types of things to be uncomfortable for me. I'm just me. I'm just a human. I can be non-binary without being super androgynous. I can be non-binary and present the way that I present because that is me. I have facial hair because I want facial hair. I dress the way that I do because that is how I see myself. I wear hats, typically backwards, because that's something that I've always done. I've had a hat collection since I was like 5. There's not one way to be trans. There's not one way to be non-binary. There's just one way to be you. And whatever that is, I'm cool with it. So hey, my name is Jeff, I go by he, him, his pronouns, and I'm non-binary. I think that's pretty rad. If you liked this video, feel free to give it a like, subscribe if you're feeling it, but I can't tell you what to do. And as always, you are valid, you are loved. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you again next Monday. Over here you can check out last week's video. It's all about the fact that Aspen, my husky, is back with me. So check it out if you'd like, and I will see you again next time.